When everything is crashing down on you and everything feels super overwhelming and you're losing a lot of people, that's a sign for a shift. And a shift is always good. And a new chapter is coming. And that's also exciting because when you're losing people and things don't work out, this just means that something else will work out. And it's always good to not hold on to things too much because it's good to communicate and talk things out. But if it's really just problems and it doesn't match and you feel it, you just need to listen to your intuition, and your intuition will tell you if this person, if this job or whatever is right for you. So you really need to listen to your intuition. And if your intuition tells you that it's not right, then you don't have to communicate 1,000 times because it will not work. It's not meant to work out. So basically, I know it's scary. It's scary when everything is crashing down on you. It's so overwhelming. And also losing people means that you are lonely for a while. And this can also make you feel really sad or overwhelmed in general. So what you can do then is write down how you are feeling and why you are feeling like this. And you should also think about it. Why did some people leave your life? What could be the reason for something not working out? And if you really reflect on it, you maybe find the reason for it directly. But sometimes you also know why it was not supposed to work out later. So that's also fine, and you need to be aware of that fact. Because sometimes we think that we lost someone that was so valuable for us. And if some time is passing, you realize that you just had to learn a lesson through them. Could be that you need to love yourself more. Could be that you need to set boundaries. Could be anything. And some people just enter our life to teach us lessons. And it can feel really, really hard to lose them. But when you lose the person, it can mean that you learned your lesson. And this means that you're moving forward and that a new chapter is opening. And this new chapter is filled with new people, new things, new opportunities, and that's super exciting. So don't get too overwhelmed and don't get too frustrated. I know it's hard. It feels really overwhelming to go through all these changes, but everything is changing for the better. So if you lose a lot of people, that means that you have changed, because people that were normally around you and were fine with spending time with you and everything was all right, suddenly leave your life. Could be many reasons. One reason could be that you started setting boundaries, and people that benefited from you don't want to be in contact with you anymore because they don't benefit from you anymore, because you started setting boundaries. And now you're losing all the people, but you always need to ask yourself, are these real friends? If they benefited from me not being strong enough to set boundaries, are these real friends? Or were they just taking all of my energy and just benefiting from me? And when you start to realize that, it can hurt you, because it's hard to admit that people that were really close to us just benefited from us, and if they don't benefit from us anymore, they just let us go, we never belonged to them, and it just shows that they did not care. But I think it's always good to see the bigger picture and to see behind people's masks. And this can hurt, this can be really bad for you in this moment when you start to see it. But in the long run, you just gain something, because having those fake people around you gives you nothing. It's not good for you. So in general, you gain something if you lose them. And when you shift your mindset to this, you are getting more peaceful within yourself, because you are not afraid anymore. If someone is leaving, you hold them the door open and say goodbye without any negative feelings, because you just know that everything that is going is supposed to go. You learned your lesson, you evolved, and now it's time for something new. And the thing is, we never stop growing, we never stop learning, and I think this is beautiful, and we need to learn a lot of lessons. So this can happen many times. You are getting in contact with people and then you outgrow them, you meet new people and you're fine with them, and then you outgrow them as well, and that's just the cycle of life. And nothing is standing still, everything is moving, and you are also growing. The more you learn, the more you grow, the more you set boundaries, the lonelier you get sometimes. That's just a fact. But I would say that it's better to be alone than to be surrounded with a lot of people that are just fake. I remember when I was younger, I had so many friends, like really, I had a lot of friends. But then I started to work on myself and see that I don't want to hang around with people that are not moving forward. And I was just outgrowing all these places. So at one point, I didn't even have friends anymore, like really close friends. No, I kind of lost everyone. But this was just a sign that I have just like evolved so much that all these old people, places and habits don't align with me and my energy anymore. And that's such a good sign. So if you are in this phase right now where everything is crashing down on you, you feel lonely and depressed, it's normal. Feel the feelings, but just see the bigger picture behind it. That everything is crashing down has a reason. All of this is happening at one time. It has a reason. It's not that life is playing against you. Life is happening for you, and you are learning your lessons. And you are learning lessons the hard way, but you are learning them, and this makes you just become a better version of yourself, a wiser version of yourself. So you can be super proud of yourself. And even though you might feel lonely or misunderstood right now, that's normal, but it will all pass by. And you are strong, you are evolving, you can be super proud of yourself. So loves, this was it with my video. If you like it, give a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. And we're going to see each other on Sunday. Bye bye!